All right, well, we're down here at the beautiful Kentucky River, and we're doing a little bit of environmental socialization. I got my main man, Henry. This is my mentor dog. And this is Luna, who's been with me about 18 days. This is Cash. He's been with me a few weeks. Now, when we first got down here to the river, I didn't know exactly what Luna was going to do. I kind of had an okay idea what Cash was going to do. But Luna really surprised me. She ran straight from the Bronco down here and jumped in the river. So that's a really good sign. What I'm working on today is I get these dogs and they come in the kennel, and now you guys seen all my videos, so you know how hectic my kennel environment is. But the dogs acclimate to it very quickly. So we can get the dogs to where they're coming and being still and having good manners at the kennel pretty quickly, but we want to make sure that that transfers out into other, specific situations. And that's one of the things you always have to think about when you're training your dog is, like, the training is going to be easy in your kitchen, then you work out in your yard. And it's easy in your yard, and then you got to go down the street a little ways. And then you go down the street a little farther, then you go to the park, then you go, whatever, right? You just gradually expand, the area where you can get reliable work. And so when we come down here to the river, then listen, there's a lot of distraction in this environment. There's animals running around. There's some geese that live here all year long. But look at old Cash there, just out in the water having a good time. So I got a couple of goals for this particular training session. One is I want to work on Luna waiting to be released to go fetch, and I'd like for her to fetch in the water, right? And I'd like for her to get out of the water and bring the dummy back to me and, get it as close to putting it all the way in my hand as possible. And I want to work on Cash coming to the whistle and sitting on the whistle. Cash, come on! Good boy! So there he's coming. Good. Now when he gets up here a little bit closer, I'm going to try to make him sit, and we'll see. It's a work in progress. Very nice. Now, ideal thing to happen here is I put Cash, now you see him, you see these birds, you see Cash, this is freaking out, dude. That's watching the other videos, you see he's a hardcore hunter, so sitting still is hard for him. Henry, you sit right there, stay. Now, if this session works out perfectly, which let me tell you, in the dog training business, that doesn't happen. But if it works out perfectly, I'm going to be able to go over here and get a few retrieves in with Luna, and these two knuckleheads are going to sit here and be still. Now, I had better odds of that happening a minute ago when it was still cloudy. When that sun comes out, the dogs are going to get more restless. So I'm hoping the sun will go behind some clouds. It's always hard to get a dog to stay in direct sunlight. So just keep that in mind when you're training them. No, sit. Now see, there's Henry. Now that's the mentor dog. That's the dog that's supposed to do everything perfectly. And you see he messed up. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, listen, they're never perfect. So don't get disappointed when you go out and sometimes, things don't go exactly as planned. Just expect for them not to go exactly as planned. So I'm going to work this dog, and I'm going to watch these two dogs out of the corner of my eye. Hey, you two knuckleheads stay there now. So I'm going to have Luna, and I'm going to try to get her to come around here in this position like this. Sit. And I'm going to throw this dummy, and she's going to want to go get it right off the bat. But the deal I'm going to make with her is I'm not going to let her go until she'll sit there and allow me to have slack in this lead. And really, this is just a patience, just a patience exercise, Stay. Move over here behind me just a little bit, Eli. Good. Now she's waiting. Now watch, I'm going to put some slack in this lead. Now this right here is how she gets me to let her go. Slack in that lead, and then I'm going to tell her, okay, Luna, look, and she ran right off there and got that. That's something we've worked on a little bit at my kennel, but, not all that much. Now I'm going to change positions as she gets up out of there. I'm going to whistle for her. Come on, Luna. And I take that back. I'm not going to whistle for her because I've been working Cash on the whistle a lot, and I'm afraid he's going to break his sit. Eli, look at those two dogs. And they're doing real well. Okay, now position yourself over there, Eli, where you can see those dogs and me and Luna. Come here, Luna. Oh, now see this right here? I don't want her to drop it. I want her to hand it to me. So I'm going to encourage her to pick it up. Now she's got sand on it, and that makes her not really want to grab it. But I'm going to bend down and back up a little bit. Luna, come on, bend down. Oh, Luna, come here, come here. Come here, Luna. Oh, and she brought it all the way to me. And we'll refine that over the course of a few weeks, you know. All right, now she's excited. I'm gonna get her to get in this position, and I'm gonna ask her to sit and ask her to stay. Sit and stay. Now, she's not gonna get a chance to go get this dummy until they're slack in this leash. But I have to have a good grip on this leash at first because she's liable to take off and jerk it out of my hand. So watch, I'm gonna throw the dummy, and she has to stay here. Now watch, I'm gonna put slack in the lead. And what I like to do is usually start off by counting to a number, 5 or 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I know when I go home and I write in my journal what number I'm consistently getting. That gives me a benchmark for my next training session. Then I'm gonna reach down here and tell her, Luna, and she can go get it. Oh my gosh, very good dog, Luna. Now as she gets out of the water, I'm gonna kind of squat down a little bit and back up to encourage her to move all the way towards me. Luna. Oh, you're a smarty. You're a smarty, Luna. Oh, there's a snake over there, or dead fish or something. Luna, come on. No, sit. Oh, good girl, Luna. Come on, come on. Luna. Now this part here, guys, where it's very important not to get frustrated with them. Like, she run over there, there's a little bit of a dead fish or something, and then a truck with loud pipes went by, and plus she just wants to be in the water. So all these things are working against her ability to stay focused on me. So don't get frustrated, just work yourself through this. Luna, come on. Oh my gosh. Luna, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. And see, she's just running and playing. Luna. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm gonna bend down. Oh, nope, I missed it. Come on, come on. Oh, there you go. Good. The biggest mistake, guys, is to get real upset with them when they're doing that. That kind of playful enthusiasm, it's hard to get out of a dog. So, look, don't squash that. Don't be in such a rush to get your obedience that you get in the way of good, nice, playful enthusiasm. The obedience will come. I swear it'll come. Okay, guys, y'all can get up and run around. Now, we're just going to walk down the way here a little bit. Let them kind of run around and play. When this dog gets off, I'm going to whistle for him again. Only bad thing about coming down here to the river is all this sand. See, I let the dogs really get their heads going here, let them get out and explore. I don't want them to think that when we go out that the training is going to be a whole bunch of work. I want them to, you know, kind of understand the relationship between work a little bit and play a little bit. Work a little bit and play a little bit. Now this is pretty interesting, this sand here. Dun, 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 dun. Cash, come on, buddy. Cash is moving around. I'm gonna call him back to me. Cash, come on, buddy. Oh, you're a smart dog. Oh, you're just a smart dog. Very nice. He comes back and, hey, Cash, come here. All I ask for him is to come all the way back and check in. Good, now he can go back to playing. And I try to call them a lot where they just come back and check in so that they don't think every time I call them, I'm gonna make them sit and stay or, you know, do some other kind of boring work. So Cash is out there exploring. I'm gonna call him again. Cash, come on, buddy. Oh, good boy. Come on, come on. Now you watch this bird dog. Oh, come on. And see how he moves. Everything is with his nose. Watch how his nose is kind of leading him, you know. And look at these two labs. They're just worried about fetching. That goes back to that other video I just posted about having realistic expectations for the type of dog that you have. All right, so we're gonna get up here a little ways. And we'll get another repetition in with Luna. Sit, stay. Hey, Cash, come here, buddy. Come on, Cash. Oh, you're a fine animal. So I'm gonna get him out of there and then I'm gonna blow this whistle and try to get him to sit still. Come on, Cash. Come on, come on. Sit. Stay, nerd. And Luna's going to get to run and play. Oh, come here. Don't be trying to get away from my leash. Now you'll notice how every time I come back here and get a hold of this leash, every training session, guys, try to get successful repetitions. Don't get in a hurry. Don't jump ahead. Use the leash until you don't have to use the leash anymore. And I'm going to wrap the leash around my hand so I have a good grip. I got these two knuckleheads sitting. If Eli can back up far enough over there to see that. Okay, I'm going to throw my dummy. I'm going to count to my number. 1, 2, 3, whatever your number is. You know, so if it's 10, next training session, get 12. But at no time will I release this dog if there's any tension on this leash. So she's doing a perfect job here. There's no tension on the leash. I hit my number and Luna. Very nice. Good dog. You're a smarty, Luna. You're a smarty, Luna. Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna kind of back up and bend down. Oh, come here. And you're gonna get some of this, right? Where she goes, I'm gonna get back in the water and play. I'm not gonna fuss. Luna. No, sit. Luna. Come on, nerd. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, hey, come here. Luna, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Now, so you might say, Stonnie, well, why don't you no-sit her? Or why don't you, make her stop as she comes out of the water? Because guys, what I like to see out of a retriever more than anything else is a real positive, happy, ears forward, tail up attitude, okay? And I know that as soon as this dog figures out that the faster that she gets back to me, the faster I'll throw this dummy again, all that kind of impetuous behavior there, it'll just go away naturally. So there's a whole lot of things in dog training that you don't have to deal with specifically. As long as your overarching strategy and technique selection is strong, most of these little problems will work themselves out because the dog ultimately wants to fetch, right? I mean, that's what we're starting with, is a dog that wants to fetch. As she starts to realize that there are certain behaviors that lead to fetching more often in more rapid succession, then she will autonomously self-select those behavior patterns, and all that running around and being crazy, it'll just go away all on its own. Sit, stay. Wait, I'm gonna wait for my number. I gotta have slack in this line. And Luna. Oh, very good girl. That's a strong swimmer. Good girl, Luna. And you'll see these two knuckleheads sitting here. The sun is out, so I know that it's hard on them sitting there, so I really appreciate that. And we're fixing to go do something that Cash wants to do, which is go down here in this brush and look for birds. Okay, Luna. Okay, Luna. Oh, Luna, come on, come on. Oh, and you right there, I kind of made a mistake. I wasn't particularly direct with my posture and inflection, and when I said okay, Henry, look at Henry there, Eli. Henry has enough experience with that he didn't think I was talking to him. Cash, we've been working on that release, and so he got up, and you'll notice I didn't fuss at Cash. Earlier in the video when he broke when he wasn't supposed to, I did fuss at him, and you might say, well, Stonnie, that's inconsistent. It's not inconsistent, guys. I watched that dog out of the corner of my eye, and right as I was saying okay, I saw the look on his face, to kind of put it simply, that he was released. You know what I mean? And so that was just a mistake, as a technical mistake on my part, so don't judge the dog too harshly. Okay, Henry. Now we're going to walk on down here, and we're going to move into some light brush, and I'm going to let Cash run around and kind of have a good time doing what he likes to do, which is chase birds. Come on, Cash, let's go hunt something. Let's find a bird. And look, the whole time, I really want you to pay attention to the behavioral confirmation of these dogs. Look how these two labs, who aren't very closely related, I'm sure they're related somewhere down the range, somewhere down the line. And then look at this guy. It's just it's a different way of being with you. He doesn't go very far, but he just doesn't stay very close. Because again, what's he bred for? He's bred to go out a little ways and find stuff for you to kill. And look at that nose, always on the ground, always looking. Good. Go on in there. See what's in there. There you go. Good. Oh, walked into the camera. Now, it's probably zero hope of you guys seeing Cash in that area, but he's up in there hunting for stuff. He ain't sure what he's going to find, but he's looking for something. And here he comes out of there. And that's the great thing about this dog, guys, is he's going to hunt, but he doesn't go too far. So I encourage him to get out there and hunt in that line, see what he can find, and then every so often what that does, give me a chance to call him back. And I'm really trying to make him understand, like, he can go hunt, and all he's got to do is make a deal with me not to go too far and to come back when I need him. And that's a pretty fair deal. Come on, Cash. Oh, you are a fine animal. Come on, come on. Oh, you're a good boy. Now all he's got to do is come all the way over here and check in. Come here. Don't blow me off, dude. I'm trying to give you a good deal. So I want you, when I check in, I want him to come all the way over here where I can touch him. Now, go on. Now he can go back out and do some stuff. Right? So we'll let Eli get down there with the camera a little ways. Now call Cash back. Cash, come on, buddy. Good boy. Check in. He comes over here and lets me touch him. Oh, very nice. Now go on back out there and hunt something else. And he can go hunting. And then maybe this next repetition, when I call him back, maybe I'll make him sit and stay. And you'll see how I'm just kind of gradually incorporating the control exercises with what he wants to do. And the relationship that I want to form in his mind is do a little bit for Stonnie and Stonnie does a little bit for you. You know, I'm trying to make him understand that being compliant leads to access. You know, that's a real simple concept in dog training. You know, get your work done and then you can play. You know, and sometimes if you're real lucky, your dog considers the work the play, you know, and that's if you got a good hunting dog, you know. So, let's see where the sun's at. All right, Eli, I think we can be okay if you want to get up here. Good, so we're going to be moving around. You know what we could do, since Henry's been a good boy, we could probably make Luna sit and wait her turn for a while, because she's kind of been the princess. You know, one of the things that happens when you're training dogs, it's like being, like Henry is like the oldest child in a family, where he gets tasked with being responsible, and he doesn't always get to do what he wants to do, you know. So let's do that for a second. Let's call Cash back over here. Come on, Cash. And we'll see if we can get him to stop on this whistle. Right there, you stay there, and then I'm going to have Luna stay, and I'm just going to throw some fun dummies for Henry. Now, remember what a fun dummy is, guys. All Henry has to do is go get it and bring it back. I'm not going to make him do anything, because he's been putting up with these dogs aggravating him all morning, and so I'm just going to let him have a little fun here. This guy's got to stay, and this dog has to stay. So, Henry. Good. Maybe get over there a little bit, Eli, so you can get him going in the water. Very nice, Henry. Very nice. Good boy, Henry. Now, Luna's sitting over here getting a little bit anxious, but that's okay, you know. Oh, you don't get what you want all the time. Let me see it, Henry. Oh, no, you have to sit. There you go, Henry. Very nice, Henry. Look over here, Eli, at these knuckleheads sitting here being perfect. Good. Every so often you'll see Luna put a little bit of tension in my leash, but not too much, not too bad. Come on. Henry's out of shape a little bit when it comes to the swimming. I feel your pain, Henry. Oh, come on, you can do it. Come on, I'll give you one more. Oh, come on, nerd. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, very good. So Henry's going to come out of there. And when he comes out, once I have the dummy, then I'm going to let Luna go, and I'm going to let Cash go back to hunting. So everybody gets what they want, but you know, they just have to wait their turn. Okay guys, come on. Cash, okay. Okay buddy.